Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Today I wanted to show you something. Not going to show you this football, so to say. What I want to show you is this part of the football. And that's the Super Bowl 33. Played January 31st, 1999 in Miami, Florida. Final score, Broncos 34, Falcons 19. So why am I showing you this? Well, I'm showing you this because Super Bowl 33 tonight marks the 20th anniversary. It was not a great Super Bowl, so to say, but it was a Super Bowl with historic significance. Anyone remember the year 1999? Groups like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees, Usher, and Brandy were so big, but the singer with the number one song was Britney Spears and Hit Me Baby One More Time. Freddie Prinze Jr. and Rachel Lee Cook's She's All That was the number one movie in the box office. The Game Boy Color and the Nintendo 64 and the PlayStation were the most sold Christmas gifts the month before. And the Will and Grace and ER were the and Friends were the number one shows on TV. But in the world of sports, it was pretty big. End of eras, as I said. Michael Jordan retired from the NBA. Wayne Gretzky was playing in his last season, and so was that. And Reggie White also announced retirement. But what was the future of John Elway? We didn't know until a few months later. But January 31st, 1999, as you see, the final score was Broncos 34, Falcons 19. This Super Bowl was marked with a pregame hype and some controversy. The hype was John Elway going against, remember, Dan Reeves, his former coach in Denver. Atlanta's safety was Eugene Robinson, and he won the Bart Starr Man of the Year award and was arrested the night before for solicitation. Well, here's how the game went. First quarter, the Falcons jumped to an early 3-0 lead, but Denver came right back. Rod Smith converted on a 3rd down and 10. Shannon Sharpe caught 2 balls on that first drive for 26 yards, set up Denver's first touchdown, which was a run by Howard Griffith. The Broncos didn't really do, and that was really the end of the first quarter. But by the second quarter, while the score was still 7-3, Elway's pass, it was still the first quarter when Elway's pass was dropped by Shannon Sharpe. And then it was intercepted by Michael Booker, I think the defensive back's name was. Well, Atlanta decided to go for it on 4th and 1, and Jamal Anderson was stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Score was still 7-3. Then came the second quarter when Denver kicked the field goal to make it 10-3. And then Atlanta went down the field and then elected to go kick a field goal, but Morten Anderson's field goal sailed wide left. Then after that, John Elway ran a bootleg pass and threw an 80-yard touchdown pass to Rod Smith, which was the play of the game, gave Denver a 17-3 lead. If any of you don't remember, nobody got to see the hike. The hike. No one got to see the hike or Fox coming back because Fox was still airing a commercial at the time. So nobody got to see that old play. Come the fourth quarter, then Atlanta did kick a field goal to make it 7-6. The third quarter was pretty silent throughout, except the fact that the Broncos went down the field twice, missed 2 field goals, and Chris Chandler threw an interception, is what he did, towards the end of the third quarter. That ended the third quarter, and by the fourth quarter, Denver went there and handed the ball off to Howard Griffith, who scored a touchdown to put the lead 24-6. So the fourth quarter came. Atlanta got the ball again. Chris Chandler got picked off again. And then the GOAT of this Super Bowl, Eugene Robinson, caught a 10-yard pass. Was burned on another pass by Terrell Davis. Terrell Davis caught a 10-yard pass on Elway. Ten-yard pass from Elway, and he returned. He turned it to a 39-yard gain, and then Elway dived in for the touchdown that put the game away. Mm-hmm. Then Tim Dwight returned a 94-yard kick return for a touchdown, cut the lead 31-13. Denver recovered an onside kick that Atlanta tried to get back, kicked a field goal to make it 34-19. Then the Falcons went down the field to score another touchdown caught by Terrence Mathis. They went for 2 points. The 2-point conversion was no good, and Denver won the game 34-19. After Super Bowl 33, since the Super Bowl was aired on Fox, their Super Bowl special that year was Family Guy. It premiered that night after the Super Bowl. Well, Fox aired Family Guy, and then they also aired a Simpsons Super Bowl episode. 20 years later, it's still fresh in my mind. It was one of the first Super Bowl I vividly remembered. And it just shows the great careers of John Elway, TD, and Shannon Sharpe. And let's hope Steve Atwater now gets in the Hall of Fame this year as well. I'm out. Peace.